Today we have some new M4L devices that you must have, and they're all free. First one we're taking a look at is Rev Delay, and this is a reversing delay. This is amazing. Up until this point, I just used the kilohertz reversing plugin because that one's free. But this one's an M4L device, so I don't even have to open up another window. It's very, very simple, right? You pick the delay that you want here, and then you pick the amount and the feedback that you want. Now, this is an amazing delay for all kinds of things, but on hi-hats, it's a gem. So let's check this out. Look how easy that is. Let's blast this so we can take a look at the feedback now. So how much of that's coming through? Even at 0%, it sounds really good though. The next one you got to know about is session notes. And this is just a really nice way to write some notes, especially if you want to leave a project and come back to it. You can already do this in Ableton using this status bar over here. Go to whatever track you want to do it on, right click, and then you could say edit info text. And then you start typing, and you can see over here it says notes, track, snare. So you could type in, these are my notes. Oh my gosh, man, my spelling is horrible. And then you have that. So if you ever click on this, it's going to be there for you, right? Especially when you're hovering over it. That's nice and all, but this one is so much better. So instead of that, let's go ahead and throw on a session note. And this one's even going to allow you to pick the font size. So let's type some stuff in. These are my session notes. Here we go. So we're just, yeah, there you go. It already looks so much better. It's easier. It's not awkward in this corner right here. We can play with the text a little bit. Oh, this is actually the size of the box here. You can play with the text if you want to be centered right. Here's the size of it right here. I mean, dude, you have so much more control over this. It just makes it so much easier. And if you're someone that likes to leave notes on your tracks, this is a free gem. The same developer as that one made our next one, which is Beatz. Such a great idea. This is JK. You guys can go check him out. He's got a couple free ones and a couple paid ones as well. But how many times are you making a beat and you just don't have any ideas? Just throw this on, or you could just leave this on your master at all times. And there we go. And as you can see, it's just going to start picking names. So all you got to do is click, and it's going to pick something random for you. Phantom Rose, Orchid Skies, Elegant Hearts, Atlanta Roses. So it looks like it's taking two different words and combining them together to give you a crazy name. But you don't even have to take both words. Maybe you just want to take Glory. Like maybe you want your beat to be called Glory Hole. Next, let's jump over to Osprey Instrument, and this guy has some amazing M4L devices, and they're all free. But the one that I'm really excited to show you guys is this one right here, and I believe I mentioned the first version of this, but this is the new version. It's called Tan H+. And this is a wave shaper plugin, so it's going to allow you to affect the signal with these given parameters, which could even be pretty cool if you put it on the master. So let's throw it on the master, for instance. We already got our drums going. Let's just start playing with this thing. Well, maybe I'll play with the bias. All right, let's put the drive. Maybe we just take the mix down. So it looks like we even have a saturation polarity here, and we can even flip the signal. Let's try this out. Next one we got to talk about is the Transient Shaper Wrapper. Yes, this is a wrapper for the kilohertz transient shaper. And if you've been following the channel for any time, you've seen me use this over and over again. This is one of my favorite transient shapers, especially when I'm just trying to go quick. Let's go ahead and put this on our kick here, and we'll pick the VST version, and there we go. And here we go for reference. As you can see, we have all the same controls. The only thing that's different is this is 20% speed by default, where this is 100. And the only other thing is we don't get this visible update right here, but hey, if you're used to using this plugin already, you don't need it. You already know what you're doing, right? Next, we got to talk about the GM Audio Free Bundle. These guys have very high quality plugins. I actually use their Clipper and their GM Audio Ducker, which just ducks the audio signal all the time, almost on every single beat. So you have a GM audio squeeze, which is a downward compressor. Bunch of presets for drift. We have a geo emitter high frequency limiter. So this will help you limit the high frequency peaks like transients and things like that. You have a GM audio chords, which helps you make chords out of just a single note. You have the VSEC, which is a saturation plugin with a V filter. And we have the note probability, which is a chance that the notes will be played. Let's take a look at this chords one first. And this is a MIDI plugin, so it's going to go onto the front here. And we just have an Omnisphere piano going, nothing crazy. And we're just going to leave it as it is, okay? So it's on its regular chord note using the root, a major scale. Its chord voicing is all the way down, and it's humanized 10%. Let's take a look at this. I just have one note playing. So this is going to play full notes for us now, or full chords. Oh, we have two of them on here. I was wondering why it sounded so crazy. Let me take one of those up. There we go. I almost threw up. Now I don't have to. So we have the min, major, diminished, sus, augmented, all that good stuff. Or you can even randomize it, which I just realized that's pretty cool. So you can randomize any of these. So what? It'll be different every time? Let's hear it. Also, we got some voicing. Let's check this out. Let's also check out this VSEC one, which is a saturator with a V filter as well. So actually, let me put this before my clipper. First, let's solo the signal so we can even hear what we're doing to it, and then we can play with our mount. So we'll turn this up all the way, and we can play with our color and V filter. So right off the bat, doing some craziness. All right. So there's the color of your saturation. You can choose to use EQ or saturation only. That makes that kick sound really crazy. That's cool. Now let's start turning the amount down. And actually, let's unsolo this first. That actually sounds pretty good out the box, but if we mix it in, let's hear. And that's on the master channel. These are the best new M4L devices I was able to find for free. If I missed any, definitely leave them in the comments below. But if you want to see my top M4L plugins of all time, check out this video next. Hey, I want to personally thank you for watching this video all the way through. It really does help the channel grow. And if you'd like to get some new sounds and support the channel, we do have a bunch of deals going on our website right now on all of our kits. This Detroit Sound of the Era kit, this is a sleeper. But we also have our VIP inner group over here, and these guys get a bunch of unreleased drum kits, advanced tutorials on mixing and making beats. You get Ableton project files, you get access to ask me any questions you want if you get stuck, and there's so much more. So if you want to check any of that out, we'll leave links to it all in the description below.